Good morning. Almost afternoon. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, Grandma Sherry. Good morning, Brittany. Good morning, Sweet Tea. Hello, girl. Zen. Good morning. I feel a little better. A little. Damn. Good morning. I've been fueled up with medicine. My voice is a little better today. The chickens are fine. I put Wynette, the one that was brooding, I forced her out of the pen today. She's out here running amuck in the yard being a bully. She's a mean bitch, man. Hey, breadstick. Thank you, Zen. What you guys doing? What's been going on? I love me some Christina. Yeah, no, I mean, she's just a moody little bitch. They're under my back porch now, scratching. George, my rooster, Silky. He's up here on the back porch. I gotta take my dog to the vet today at 2. I know, right? She acts like Betty, Lady Tara. She's wild as fuck. Oh, Zen, I'm so sorry. She probably does need to get laid. Be careful, Zen. Ooh, Christina, yep. Get ready for it. I got something on my face. Got a little dry skin spot on my face. Good morning, Rebecca. I feel okay, voice. I still feel kind of bad. Hey, Frankie. My dog's tummy is messed up, so I'm going to take him to the vet today at 2. It's always something, man. Yes, ma'am. That's at my coffee. I ended up falling asleep during Queen's Live last night, and I haven't went back to rewatch yet. Has anything else happened? Sweet Tea, you can come up if you want to, but I might not be able to hear you because I'm outside on the back porch. What do y'all think I should take him to the vet? He's still eating and drinking. His tummy's bloated, but he's still eating and drinking. We gave him some Dulcolax, but he hasn't gone to poop. No. We were talking about my dog. No, he hasn't poop voice. One of my hens is out there hollering. I know she just laid an egg. Because I let her out this morning. And then a little bit after I let her out, she flew back up into the coop. And she's been in there nesting. Now she's coming back out. She's so cute. That's Reba. Yeah, she was in there bitching. Reba. Hatred Texan. He does. He is bloated. Let me show you. Come here, Tristan. Come here. Let me show y'all if I can switch this around. Hold on. How do I do that? Hold on. Oh, it won't let me switch it around. See, his belly's a little bloated. But he's still eating and drinking. That's what I was worried about, Frankie. Hold on, let me drop a link. That's what I was worried about. Hey, voices.
Hey, baby. So
Hey,
Mason
baby.
goes through these things from time to time. And I would say probably about twice a year, so probably every 6 months, he'll have something that happens where he eats, he gets a little bit bloated, he can't poop, but he's still eating and drinking. And I've taken him to the vet multiple times for it. There's no rhyme or reason, but what they end up having me do is give him canned pumpkin, not pumpkin pie, but canned pumpkin and white rice, and that will help move whatever is in there out. And generally, I always do a little bit of plain white yogurt too.
Plain white yogurt.
Rice
It's
and canned pumpkin. Yep, I just mix it up into a little slurry, spread it on a paper plate, and let him go to town. And in about 40 minutes, it'll make him go out and take a massive poo because the pumpkin provides fiber, the
mm-hmm.
yogurt provides the probiotics, and the white rice helps gives him the roughage that will help move whatever it is out. However, it is your dog, and if you feel that the vet is necessary, take him to the vet, Joneson. Don't mess around because you don't know if he could have like a twisted intestine or if he maybe ate something that could give him a blockage.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Like I know that Mason doesn't, it's just me. So it's not like he would have the opportunity to get something. You know, you've got
That's yeah.
you got kids and a hubby.
Yeah.
So I mean, they happen to leave things here, there, and everywhere too. And
Yeah.
and given if Mason has the opportunity to get into shit, he'll tear shit up every time if he's
Oh
given the
yeah.
opportunity.
And it seems like this breed, they have tummy issues.
Is Tristan a Shih Tzu?
Yeah, with poodle mix.
Yep, that's like I said with Mason. It happens. It's like if it's not the tummy issue, then he gets a butt issue with his anal glands.
Yeah.
So
And see, I can do his anal glands. I've done them
yep,
before. But
and it's
hey,
gross.
sweet
I
tea.
know.
Yeah, it's gross. I try not to do that, but I don't know. I feel like he's acting pretty normal. Like late at night, he seems like he's a little bothered and uncomfortable. But other than that, and like when he walks, because I don't know if it's because his stomach's so bloated or what, but sometimes when he gets up and walks, he loses his balance a little.
Oh yeah, that's a vet. You got to do the vet, baby. I'm
Okay.
sorry, but that's really a bet. If he's losing balance or something, he might actually have. He could have a tumor or something, Jonesy.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm not saying that 100%, but
No, it could be anything.
I mean, it could be anything, and it's good for them to have a well puppy check, a well dog check. I mean, I know it's hard, but I still have, Mason goes every 6 months to go in and be checked over just because
Mhm.
you just don't know.
Well, it's time for a checkup anyway, so I'll just go ahead and take him today just to be sure. He still won't go out in the yard and
I'd
go
be scared he
potty.
had a blockage, Johnson.
That's what I'm thinking too. If he's still not going out and going potty at all.
Yeah.
Hello, voices.
No, he's had Dulcolax for 2
Hello?
days in a row and hasn't went potty.
Oh God.
Oh, no. Yeah, take him.
Yeah, you got to get him in
Has
because
he
then they
ate any
can end up.
pork chops or anything?
Mhm.
Has he ate any pork chops, Johnson? Because pork chops are the worst you can
No, we don't
compact
give
in their intestines.
Yeah.
give table scraps to him.
Oh, we'll
Yeah, you got to get him in
get
because
him
that could build up and turn
to
toxic in the system.
bed.
Okay,
Yep.
I'll take it.
And then he turns toxic for real.
I know, my poor baby.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
I think he's losing his balance because his belly is so bloated.
Yeah,
But
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, I would take him, Johnson. I'm so sorry, baby.
it's okay. I'll take them. They'll check them. No biggie. I just want to
I
make
would
sure he's
rather
okay.
I would rather err on the side of caution because God forbid, what happens if we've been like, oh no, just give him a little bit of this or that, and then it ends up being something super, like God, I would feel awful, baby.
I know. I know. No, I'm gonna take them. I called them this morning. They said they could squeeze them in at 2, so I'm gonna just run them up there and get them checked. But
yeah.
this,
They are babies.
huh?
I said they are our babies.
Yeah, they are. He's probably 10 years old. I think 9 or 10. But we deal with stomach issues with him every once in a while.
Well, in the future, when you do have that, keep some canned pumpkin on hand, and then just make him some white rice and canned pumpkin. That just soothes their tummy, and And I give
Okay.
Mason a dollop of white yogurt,
Yeah.
on his dry food every night, just so
Oh,
it helps with like the probiotics.
Chicken and
Like
rice
Chobani is,
and
yeah, I buy
shit.
Chobani for Mason.
okay. I'll get him some. I gotta go to the grocery store tomorrow.
I
Anyways.
thought about yogurt.
Is she breaking up for you, or is it just me?
I've never thought.
Sweet tea, you're breaking up, babe.
Honey, we're only catching about every 8th word you're
Uh,
saying. And then it's robotic at that.
Is it that bad? Let me see.
That's
That
better.
time it wasn't.
Is it better?
That's
Yeah.
better.
Okay, I'm in the shop, y'all. So let me shut this door though.
Oh, don't give rice.
Okay. Just
I always
because
say
he stopped
chicken and
up.
rice
Yeah.
when
Just in
Daisy
case
got
it's a
sick.
blockage.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I've seen one be impacted and it was awful. They had to go in and do surgery actually.
Oh yeah.
Poor thing.
I hope it's something simple.
I bet it'll be just something super simple that he
Yeah.
just has a big turd that needs to be passed.
Be
Yeah.
massaged out.
Yep.
I ain't doing it. They better do that shit.
A
I'm doing that.
doggy enema.
Oh,
My
yeah. Then
God,
give him a flute.
I could never.
No,
The
my
anal
husband does
glands is
the anal
enough for me.
glands. That's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
right. Anal glands is
Yeah.
about as far as I'm willing to go. Anything other than that, oh God,
Oh,
you put him.
I know, and anal glands is pushing it.
I don't even do the anal glands. No, and no,
I'll
hubby
only
does.
do it. I'll only do it when I see Mason putting his hind legs up by his ears and rolling across the carpet. That's the
Oh, is
only
that
time
why
I'll
they
be like,
do
"All right,
that?
let's go." And then
Voices,
I
is
put him
that
in a
why they
bath,
do
and
that?
yeah, oh yes, Mason totally will do that. He'll put when his anal glands need to be
Oh,
emptied, he will drag his ass across the carpet with his legs up
I
by his
bet you
ears.
that's what's wrong with Izzy. She's been doing that.
Yeah, it's an
And
anal
I
glands. Just
wondered
put him in
why
a
her butt
bathtub.
was itching.
A lot of times they just need a really good poop at that point, and so if you just put them in the bathtub, in like a warm bathtub, so it just kind of comes up to about their belly, and then throw them out in the yard, that'll relax them enough, and then they just go do a really good poop.
Well, she poops. I mean, that dog poops. She's hilarious, y'all. She takes off like a bullet after she poops. It's like,
Zoomies.
meow,
Yep, poop zoomies.
Yep,
like she's
mine
running
do.
from the shit. What are you doing? Was it that good?
Well, and the other thing when they're scraping their butt, it could also be worms.
Yeah.
Yeah, she don't. That's one thing she don't have because I will, because of us having chickens and all that stuff. I'm really
Right.
funny about stuff like that because Bella has had them. And matter of fact, with where they get them from is fleas. Certain, they'll eat if they eat a flea that has it. And because Bella kept getting them, and what it was is she was getting them in South Georgia when we went, because my mother-in-law's yard hadn't been sprayed, but we hadn't had them in years. But I used to freak out. I mean, I would not allow her to sleep in the beds. No, 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 no.
My dog. Listen at him barking. Tristan, cut it out.
What's he doing?
I think there's a chicken coming up on the porch and he's tripping.
Is he growling?
Yeah, he is.
Well, shit, if there was, like, if you were that tiny and there was this big bird coming up on the porch to you too, you'd be making the same fucking noises.
I know. I don't see the bird, but he's barking. Tristan. Oh, yeah, it's George, my male silky. He's coming up on the porch.
You know what Izzy does? Izzy loves chasing the chickens. Now you let one of them things turn around on her ass, but see they don't. They run from her. So she loves chasing them. She'll chase them all over the yard.
No, these dogs so far haven't chased them.
Oh, Mason loves to chase the birds. Oh my God. We have robins right now that are all just all over in the garden area and just, I don't know, we'll get 30 or 40 robins in the yard. And he sits by the slider and you know when he's ready to go because he starts with a little whimper and a whine, and then pretty soon he's pawing at the door, and you just roll that slider open, and he's out there, and poof, then all the birds.
Oh.
Izzy has ADHD. It's like bug, bird, butterfly.
Voice, I meant to ask you. Savage posted earlier. Do you know who she's talking about?
Oh, the money thing?
No, something about, oh shit, I don't remember what it said. Something about we'll never accept tragedy pimps or tragedy pimp leeches or something like that.
I don't know. I didn't
I
see.
watched her on Jenny Jen's last night. Now, one of them got into it with MS. And I'm talking about laid into her. But I didn't. Savage came up last night, but I didn't hear her say anything about it. I watched the whole thing because
No,
I fell
honey,
asleep.
I honestly, I can't deal with it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it physically hurt people. I feel that it's super offensive to go off the platform into it. So I have just decided the way I'm going to take it is I will speak my truth, say what, no, I never said that. I wouldn't do that. I didn't say what Betty says that I said. That's like, under no reason. As being somebody who's on disability, I know that you just can't call up and call into that system. You got to have your
No.
social. There's all kinds of information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that it's all bullshit, and because of that, like I'm icing them out. It's a fine line. You can call out awareness, but at some point, that awareness becomes promoting because haters
I
Right.
bring.
agree.
And at this point, if it has to do with anybody that runs on this platform on initials, BHB, JLR, MGL, DV, like J for all, I want nothing to do with them. They're gross, they're awful, they're disgusting, and I'm done. I'm done doing charity work for their asses. I want
Absolutely.
I want nothing to do with any of them and their people until they've gone into a 6-month quarantine and been deloused and bedbugged and parasited, worms, whatever. Stay the fuck away from me. I don't care if I go stagnant and I don't grow anymore. If that's my choice to grow from, I don't want those options.
Right.
Right. I'm proud of you, Voices. I have to say that.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of
I
you.
I don't have the time or the energy. Like I really, really, really want to go to this conference in Austin in August. It's a family advocacy, true crime, and paranormal podcast convention. I really want to go to it. And so if that means that I have to keep my nose clean and ignore the drama, it's hard as hell. Trust me, it is hard as hell. But that's really where I want to go. I really, 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 I have 3 cases that are cold and nobody is talking about them. And these people are their families are just left hanging in the wind. Law
That's
enforcement's
sad.
not doing anything for them. And if that means that that's what I need to make my mission, I'm going to do it.
I think that'll be great. I
I'm
really
proud
do.
of you.
Well,
Yeah, I think so too. I
I
think we should
did
be
get, thank
voices
you.
for the voiceless, for the ones that really need it. Nobody's talking about.
I did get one of my cases was covered on a podcast called Status Pending. I played it the other day. Devontae's case, and where there's going to be a couple more follow-ups to it. I've been working with Heather, the co-host, Scott's co-host, and so there'll be there's going to be some more coming out about Devontae's case. And Scott's also moving out here to the area that I live in. He's actually moving down a little bit south from the area that Amy Robechtel went missing in, the Gone Girl, Long Gone Girl. I covered that one last week also. And so he'll actually be able to go with me out to the location of like where Devontae's Jeep was found, where Danielle's truck was found, where Kyle went missing last at. And so we're going to really push for some local Wyoming coverage.
That's
So
a good idea.
I don't have to leave my house. I don't have to leave my town. I don't have to leave my county. I got them right here. I don't need to go do what Betty does.
Right. Well, and that's what I was just thinking. Why, we need to be covering our local stuff. If nobody's covering it, why not us? That should be our priority to
My
cover the
damn state
cases
only
that are
has
around us.
500,000 people. Like, my state has the population of most of y'all's big cities. I have
Yeah,
500,000 people
that's
that live in my
true.
state. And right now in my county of 3,500, 3 are missing. Them's not good odds. I don't like those odds. And why are locals not concerned with what the fuck is going on that people are going missing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning,
Good
Good
Texas.
morning,
morning,
Texan.
Texan.
Y'all want to see the shop? I can show y'all the shop. I'm fixing to leave here though, but I can show y'all.
Sure.
Hold on. Let me see if I can do it. Hold on. I might have to. Hold on. Let me do the settings. Let me see if I can do it more. Settings. Let me do my front back camera. Back camera.
Somebody just said Salty's channel is gone.
Yeah, somebody said that. I don't. I've been off for a while and haven't really been up to date on things. Can y'all see?
Yep. Oh, that's so
Okay.
cute.
And this is the whole shop. A lot of this is mine, but it's going in another shop. But all of this, it is so
Oh,
cute. That's
wow.
some of my stuff too. Yep. And up here is some of my stuff. Here's Bertha. That's what I call her. And that's some of my stuff
That's
too.
so cute.
Isn't that cute? I love this.
I do
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. It's a really cute place and it's a really good, it's in a really great spot. This is what I've been working on for the past few months, but I've got a better offer to go in somewhere else and get free booth rent and just not a lot of the hassle.
Yeah.
So,
It's cute though.
yeah, it's really cute. There's a lot of really good stuff in here.
Oh, you got good service back here wherever you're at.
Oh, right now? Well, I don't need to move in, but it goes all the way around. Then there's a shop in back where I can do my woodwork and
That's
stuff
cool.
like that. So, yeah, it's really, I've enjoyed it. So that's what I've been doing since I've been gone. But I am taking my camera off, y'all. So hold on. Don't see
Sorry.
me.
I got you on solo.
I know. I'm trying to get it off. I know.
That's cute, sweet tea.
I love it. I really do love it. And I love being in here. Let me get my stand from over here.
Yeah,
I love being in here.
it's probably good for
Well, it's,
your mental health.
oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. Just working on things. My health was going wonky. You know that. And so,
Yeah.
but it's starting to straighten out now that I've got the diagnosis that was going on, what was really hurting. Um, so, and it was just rheumatoid arthritis that was really doing me bad. So now that we've getting that under control, I'm getting back to normal and actually starting to do woodworking all again. So
Good.
I'm coming
Good.
back. I'm coming back, but
We getting
slowly
there. We
but
getting
surely.
there.
I know, and I wanted, you know that. I wanted to come back when I was ready.
Yeah, I told you wait until you're ready.
Yeah, and I didn't even know if I'd come back.
I know. I know.
Joseph's like, come back, and I'm like, I'm
YouTube
not
is crazy as shit,
sure.
man.
Yeah, it can
Oh,
be. It
Jonesy,
can be.
I so after watching that little clip on Bird
Hmm.
Toast, about Betty saying gums, and then watching yours, and her saying gums, I'm coming for her, blah blah blah. So I switched my avatar to a pair of teeth.
You tricked me,
I
Tim.
saw that.
Uh huh. Oh my god.
And B10 done blocked your butt.
I got timed out, and then I was typing in back chat on Panel with Queen last night, and they told Kathy and Nick both thought I was a troll.
That's hilarious.
At
Well,
least you
I
know
was trying to
everybody's got
get
your
somebody.
back.
That's what
I
I
was
said.
trying
I
to get
was like,
somebody
damn.
timed out on unis the other day because I kept saying this person's doxing by their name, and I said it like 3 times, and finally, Dawn was like, "Hey, sweet tea, they're not doxing. Leave them alone." And I was like, "Okay, sorry." I didn't know.
Look,
All I knew
Texas
was the
Tiffany
name
said,
was doxing.
I
Hey,
can't believe
Texas.
that was you, girl. We all thought it was a troll.
That's
I
what I
know.
told her last night, Johnson, on Tosa's channel. I said, somebody was impersonating you yesterday.
Me?
No,
No,
voices.
boy, to me, and I'm like, yeah, I know,
Voices,
Texan, that
yeah.
was me. I learned my lesson. Don't troll.
Don't pretend to troll.
Don't think people won't do that, voices, because I've had it done to me. And
I know.
and somebody asked me, and I said, "No, tell me." And I went, I said, "I wasn't even there."
I do have a clone that runs around. You have to look at how the V is in the name. And that's why I put this. This matches my sign that's behind me that my mod Liz made me. So I'm kind of staying over and purple is my favorite color. So, but I always put a little bit of a watermark in that I let my friends know so that they know what to look for. And you can always check it to make sure it goes back to the channel.
I've
Right.
always heard that, what is it? That cloning is the best form of flattery.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. But I do know that there is one out there that goes out and starts trouble. So there is a voices, and they use my actual image to start the trouble. So just FYI.
God, man, these YouTube streets are crazy.
Well, a
Well,
couple
I
of
don't
times I've been dead asleep.
understand.
You guys know that I'm really dedicated to my sleep time.
Absolute.
And so there's been times I've gotten a text message with a screenshot and they're like, what the fuck are you doing awake? I'm like, I'm not awake. Why you wake me up?
Hey, Johnson, it's not just on this genre, okay? And I was speaking to somebody else on that early this morning. I mean, everybody, I mean, this includes me, but I try not to say. I think of that most of the time unless my fingers go before my head, but people are getting desensitized. I mean, you need to
Absolutely.
think, what would I say to this person if they were at my home or we were out having a beer? If you wouldn't say it then, don't get on here and say
If
it.
you wouldn't say it to my face, don't
Right.
say it.
I mean, just
Because
everybody.
half of these people wouldn't say 90% of what they say to your face.
No.
And
Guaranteed.
it's everywhere. It's not just this latest week's flare up. It's everywhere.
It's like YouTube's having a massive hemorrhage.
You can't.
I mean, I'm not even kidding you. It's like a bad period.
Why do you think I'm slowly coming back?
Mm-mm.
Well, you're right. I mean, I'm with you, T. I mean, it's been everywhere. It's not just this last week worth of crap. And it you know, I mean, I spoke my piece on Toast Channel last night, but I mean, I'm trying to stay out of that mess because it's just going to get worse and it's going to fester.
Yep.
And
Well,
you know,
it's
you
a
get
whole bunch of
people-
cross-pocketing bullshit. So people are taking stuff from one community and bringing it over into another community.
Yeah.
Well, you've got people that are starting drama from one channel to another to another to another. Because believe me, I've sat back and watched here lately, and I've been in more chats than anybody ever knew. I was just in the bushes, and I've watched it. Seriously, I've watched it. And people coming in there and hyping other people up, and it's crazy.
Yes,
It's
the good
crazy.
Nunya. Like that one bad period that every girl did. Like, for a month, your hip bones ache. We all know what you're talking about. Yeah, baby.
Yep.
So what channels are gone right now? Salty, Molly, her main channel's gone, right?
No, honey, Molly didn't lose
No,
anything.
she's back.
She's
Oh.
back with a vengeance. She's back like the clap.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, y'all! I saw, and you know I don't watch her, but I
Bitch, did
saw
you
a
see?
clip.
Yeah.
She sent her. Okay, so I've done Airbnbs, and if this happened to me, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'd be pissed. She sent this woman. She was in the B&B with them. I guess the woman came to her Airbnb, bed and breakfast. But anyway, wanted to make sure I said that correctly. But anyway, came over there, and I guess the woman was talking while Molly was live, and the chat started going nuts and making Molly paranoid, which I don't think that takes much. The way she was jacking her jaw, not very much at all. But anyway, she got this woman's driver's license, and sent it to, and she admits it on the stream, Jonathan, to sending this woman's ID, her driver's license, to JLR, to
Yeah.
I was going to say voices, not voices. To,
No, Bullhorn and her
Bullhorn
husband.
and Justin, and yes, and her husband was there.
And if you watch Tragic
They
Tea,
did a background check on her.
yes.
Yeah.
If you watch Tragic Tea, there's a really good clip of the fallout since, because that woman ended up having to go to the hospital. last night.
Really?
Oh
Yes.
my
I
God.
Molly had her so worked up.
Is nonsense. Nonsense covered it. And
Yep.
she was covering.
Baby, I recorded the whole fucking thing.
She was jacking her jaw worse than I've never seen somebody jack their jaw like that. Ever. Never.
I mean, and it's so hard because I want to cover it, but I also am trying to keep my nose clean and stay out of the drama.
Yeah.
But it's really
Yeah,
fucking
stay
hard.
away from
And
it.
I have been recording it. So if you guys want it, what I'll start doing is uploading it to my channel unlisted, and then I can give you guys the links. Because I'm sorry, part of like I've got to break the habit. So like I'm slowing down how much I'm recording and stuff.
That was insane, voices. That was so insane to watch it. I mean, I was like, are you kidding me? Why would you send that woman? That's got to be against. Well, number one, when you go to an Airbnb, you have to email them your IDs. So they get them in advance.
Yeah.
They get them in advance. She already had that. She did not have to get that woman's ID.
Think about what JLR was in prison for. Identity theft, phishing scam.
Look how he's already been, look how he's done Buster. Buster's girlfriend or fiance, whatever she is, there's reports out on that. I mean, that would be the last person I'd want to have my information.
He's a dangerous person to have that personal information.
Yes.
And she has nothing to do with YouTube. She is a guest staying for an Airbnb.
Right. Molly's going to get, I'm telling y'all right now, I would think that would be like police
One of the things that she was going off for in Tragic T's video this morning was about her rating, how there was a male guest who came to go to a Green Day concert, and like Molly got snippy with him, like badgered him and ended up making him change his rating. Because
you know why
all I'm required to do is provide a bed bug free mattress, a clean sanitized bathroom, sheets, towels, shampoo and conditioner. I mean, like, I've never heard.
He left because she had a y'all don't get into politics. Don't hit me because I ain't telling you what side I'm on. But she had a for Trump sign out there, and she said that's why he left. And he said that, and he admitted that he got another breath, another breath and drove on back home. But he put that in the review and then removed that part, and so Airbnb wouldn't refund his money because of that, and removed the review. He didn't stay there, and that is true. She shouldn't have any reviews from somebody that's not staying there. I agree with that, and I'll say what I agree with and don't agree with, but I do not agree with her putting that out.
No, that's dangerous.
I mean, she didn't bring up his name, thank God. But I mean, people can go look up that. Well, I guess it's been removed. But if it hadn't been removed, I mean, she was telling people to go look up her reviews in the live from yesterday.
But see, here's where I get conflicted, y'all. Here's exactly where I get conflicted, because that isn't part of her YouTube. Yes, I know she's talked about it, but if we're against going into real life, then we've got to be against. I mean, like, there's still got to be a boundary there.
Right.
So it's like 50-50, because I mean, it's not any different than the whole Ashley Furniture thing. It's still into a whole sticky wicket of, I mean, if we're saying we don't do this, then we have to be cautious when you talk about that. And it's shitty, but like, and this is why I'm finding myself so conflicted lately, because if real life is off limits, then real life is off limits, right?
That would be like me putting a customer up here on, naming them and, saying, well, they left me or they said something bad about me. So here's their, I sent Jones and their information to do a background check. No.
It's sketchy. It's sketchy as fuck that they would even, that she would even think that, to immediately, even if the woman was taking pictures or whatever, to send it to JLR.
But
That's
But
weird.
here's the thing, y'all. The Airbnb I stayed in, I took pictures. My daughter wanted to see pictures. And I
Yeah,
took pictures of the place. Who doesn't take pictures of where they're staying and say, hey, this is what it looks like? Da, 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 da. I even put my pictures on Facebook. I mean, this is where we're staying, blah, blah. It's cute, it's quaint, because we stayed in a little cute place at the beach. And we had Baby Bumble
I
with us,
don't
which I still call him that voices. Um, but
I don't
yes,
I don't know why she went to the hospital. That's the thing. Molly didn't say why. She just said that the woman stated she needed to go to the emergency room. I mean, anybody could draw their
well,
number
the
of
woman
conclusions
told
as
her
to
she
why.
didn't need this. Well, the woman said, I don't need this right now. Molly was like, well, you don't need it. Think about what I'm going through. And yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just went through this, not with a mother or grandmother, but still, you know, that doesn't mean that I'm going to say, well, my situation's worse than your situation. You
right.
know, why, well, look at my situation. No, no. You don't know
Mm.
what that woman's been through. She could be, left fleeing a bad situation. You just don't know
Yeah, it's just uncalled for altogether.
altogether. I disagree. You know how I am about going real life. No matter who it is, what they've done, it's just wrong all the way around.
Well, here's my other problem. How do we know? Nobody really knows Gina Diamond. Even Adrian and Jake were concerned that.
Right. Yeah,
So
Jones, and
how do
she
we know that?
sent somebody she only met one
Yes,
time, Gina Diamond,
who
to
knows
the
who that
house
is?
to stay with the dog while she went to the funeral.
So how
Mm.
do we know that woman, that Gina didn't like picket that woman all day long?
Yeah,
You
we
We
don't.
don't
don't.
We
know.
don't know nothing.
We don't know.
She's
I
only met
just,
that woman one time. Why would you send somebody? I mean, look, hey, what if I met MS somewhere and thought, well, she's good. I'll send her to my house to stay at my Airbnb while I'm gone. I mean, think what that woman would probably do to somebody else.
Right.
People can hide they crazy for one time.
But see, I think voices touched on something, and a lot of times voices I don't agree with everything, but you're
I
kind of
know.
right. It's like what's real life. I mean, everybody needs to really start that. I mean, that Airbnb, even though she may put it out there, that ain't
Yep.
none of nobody's business.
Right.
You
I
know,
can
I mean,
put
I
out
get
my
that she's
pictures
put it
of
out
it.
there, but
Yeah.
I'm choosing, we all have a choice on what we react and respond on. I'm choosing to say that's in real life.
I think
And
so too.
I'm sorry that woman became a guest of that Airbnb.
Me too.
Um,
I hope she does something. Honestly, I hope she does something so that never happens to anybody else, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't wish ill on, nobody. But, people can hide their crazy. How do you think all these crazy women got these good men? They can hide it crazy. Texan can probably speak on that.
I have experienced
exactly, Kate the Great.
the same
That,
thing.
that is
My
exactly
husband would say amen.
why I would never stay there.
No,
Bye,
you
not your
couldn't
friend.
pay me to stay there now. I mean, if I found out that it was the house that I was going to was hers, I'd be like, nope, change of plans. I'd go to a hotel. I swear I would. I'd be like, nope, I'm gonna show you what she does to her guests. Nope, mm-mm.
Yeah, people need
And
to
that
know.
person was there for long term, like 4 or 6 weeks. So think
Yes,
about that. She paid that all up front, and now
Mm,
Molly's saying no refunds
yep, that's
and
what she
doing what
said
she
too.
just did. Doing what she just did.
that's
How
dirty.
That's not right. That's
No.
almost
You can't, but what's this? I don't think she can say no refunds after what she did. If that woman were to find that and show Airbnb, there is no way they would not refund her money. And I imagine Molly couldn't
right. But
be renting
this is that
anymore through
sticky area.
Airbnb.
This is that
Yep.
sticky area. Like should we talk about it? Should we just let it drop? Let somebody else? Because I'm not comfortable with that. Because you know that what's going to happen is that it's going to get blamed on me that I'm encouraging everybody to do that, and I don't encourage that by
Yep.
any.
Yeah,
So that's why I'm.
No, it's no. You were all talking about it. They better not blame just you because I'm saying it's wrong. Nonsense said it's wrong. I guarantee you, any creator that has any couth would say it's wrong.
Well, here's my problem. I just don't want. I wouldn't want anybody going into that environment given what we know. You know,
No.
Right.
that's the digital equivalent of bed bugs and parasites and all of that. You get that?
Honey, that's worse than that to me. Which I would leave a house that had that, but that put my information in hands of a known
Well, obviously y'all didn't see
person
Tragic
that's been
Tease this
locked
morning
up for it.
because apparently the Molly says that the woman sat down in front of her computer and read out all of her information. And didn't realize Marissa was live. Watch Tragic Tease clip. It's 14 minutes of what the actual fuck.
Well, I know her husband sat. I don't know if you. I know you watched this. Her husband, when she got in that vehicle, he said, "Could you not wait a minute?" And she said, "Wait a minute on what?" He never said. But my good guess is waiting a minute to go live on that channel when we're on the way to your mama's funeral. That was my guess of it. I don't know yours, voices, but that was my take on it.
that would have been what I took from it, but
That was what I
Yep.
took from it. Like, you can wait
He
to go
didn't
live until we
say
got on
it
the road.
outright. Right. He
Right.
didn't say it outright, but he said you could have waited. What did he say? Was this a minute or 5 minutes? He said you could have waited, whatever time you could have waited.
Okay,
And
so it
she
wasn't the
said for
private
what?
information.
No.
He
No,
talks
he
about her
didn't
life
say.
and general stuff. Okay, but even still, that's enough to identify her.
Oh yeah.
And
And
what is
even if
there?
we don't have the information to identify her, she gave the information to somebody that's went to prison.
well, that's the bad thing. But
Or identity theft.
But
Right.
but the other thing is, I mean, to me, woman just lost her mother. Even on the best of circumstances, you ain't in your correct thinking mode when that happens. And I'm just trying to cut the lady a little slack, at least a few days. I mean, I was a freaking mess for a year. And I'm just speaking for me. So, I mean, I'm not going to write her case about none of this. I mean, that's just before whatever. But I'm just saying, you bury your mom. It's tough.
Absolutely. And I think she needs to sign off for a little bit,
That would be smart. That would be smart.
Hey, y'all, my hubby has pulled up to bring me lunch.
Okay,
I will
baby.
holla at y'all later. Bye, voices. Bye, Texan.
Bye, babe.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Ellie. I just saw you.
I just popped up.
Well, bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye. How you
Hey,
feeling,
Ellie.
Jonesy? You feeling better? A little?
Not really. A little bit.
Aw.
At least she got a sick pupper.
Oh no. What's
Yeah.
wrong?
It's always something, man. It's
Yeah,
always
maybe they're
something.
adjusting to the chickens and they have like nervous stomach from it or something.
Well, he hasn't pooped in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
Did he
So I gotta
eat
take
anything
him.
weird?
No.
Hmm. Huh.
I gotta take him to the vet today at 2. So I'm gonna start getting ready soon.
Yeah. Aw.
Did my video upset you this morning? I just seen your Discord message.
No. It was like a good set. You know what I mean? It was really like the music was really good. It didn't upset. Like, it just made me
I know.
like, yeah, like a
I
good
wanted
way.
to say thank you for having my back in that video, Jonesy.
Which one?
Where you
The
defended. Betty's bullshit.
Oh, of course. I'll always have your back, voices. That shit wasn't right.
You guys are really good to me, and I appreciate it.
You're good to us too, though.
Yeah,
You know, it's reciprocated.
totally. How are the chickies doing? Are they getting
They're-
better along?
They're good. I pulled Wynette out of her little brooding spell and made her go out in the yard today.
The white one? No.
Yeah, the white one.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I put her ass out in the yard.
You're like, you get out there and free roam it. Free roam
And
it,
she's
girl.
still being a bully, though. She's being a little bitch to the rest of them.
Oh, really?
Which
Maybe
one
she's
laid
like
the
a
egg
loner.
already? Which one laid the egg already?
One of my cinnamon queens, Reba.
Reba, of course. She's like the queen bee over there. The
She
queen
is.
chickie. She seems like
I
she
got
is.
a question, you guys. Is Texan
Oh.
still up here?
Yeah.
Dude, you have been bugging me about the weather for days. Ain't shit going on here but 88 degrees today, fool. There is no weather.
You ain't been watching that on TV. You've been lucky.
I don't
Are y'all
watch.
supposed to have bad storms?
There's always bad storms all over Texas. It's tornado season, girl.
Oh,
I just think I don't know, maybe it's because you're out in the country, but we don't have any weather.
Well, good. I won't warn you again. No, I mean everything was tracking your direction.
Oh, I think Nick did. I think Backchat wants to come up and play with us.
The link was in the chat. How you think I got up here?
That girl.
Oh,
I'm here. I clicked it.
hi. I wasn't looking at my screen. There he is.
Oh,
there he is.
What happened? Did I do something? Everybody's like, there he is.
Yes,
Oh,
you
what-
always do something.
You're here.
Oh, okay.
You always do something. You're in trouble, Nick.
It's very true. It's
You're
very
just
true.
in trouble. Just admit it.
A little bit.
Oh.
Jones,
you
and so
been
you
up
had a
to?
chicken.
Oh, just scared the shit out of me. I don't see your avatar there. That girl.
Oh, it's because I've been using Tink. I've been missing him. So
Aw,
I changed my av to Tink.
Tank.
Oh.
Dude, Tank. We got his ashes back yesterday. My poor daughter.
Aw.
Bless
Did you-
it.
Did you adopt that other dog or no?
Yes, they
You
did.
did? Oh my god.
Her name
Yay.
is Heart, but we're gonna call her Poppy.
Poppy. I love that name. I know a little girl named Poppy. It's so cute.
What
Oh,
kind
I
of
love
pupper?
that name.
Do you say Fett was in the chat? I don't see him.
She's like a Weimaraner, right? Or something?
Yeah, she's a Weimaraner. Yeah, and she's blue with green eyes.
Oh, green eyes. I love them. They're pretty.
And she's a sweet, sweet girl, too.
Oh,
Super trained. The foster
Aw.
home had her did such a good job training her.
Aw.
They
How
called
old-
her Ham Bone.
Ham bone. She's like only like 6 months, you said? She's young, right?
No, she's almost a year. Almost.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good.
The
I love that name, though.
we
right?
Were gonna,
I
Yes.
love it.
we were gonna
Friends
do
call
a
me
finger
Ham Bone.
dog, but she didn't like the kids. I mean, I call them kids, but they're mid.
Oh.
But yeah, she didn't like them. She wouldn't let the kids near her like rabbit attack, and she never does that. So they decided that she wasn't the dog for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yeah. But you know how schnauzers are, man. It was a senior schnauzer, and they're high strung anyways. So
Yeah, they could be. Yeah.
they can be very set in their ways too.
yeah. And you know, they may be used to older people, or you know, just males, or maybe it was
Right.
even to an African American family. You never know. They're very picky. So
Jonesy's pupper has had tummy issues and is not feeling good. So
Yeah.
oh no.
that's how
what's
I ended
wrong?
up here.
Is it throwing up or what? What's going on, Jones?
No, he's not throwing up or pooping, and he's had 2 Dulcolax.
Does he eat does he eat up his toys and shoes and stuff like that?
Oh, no. He don't play with toys or shoes.
Okay, good. So probably not a blockage then.
Yeah,
I
that's what I
hope
was
not.
thinking.
I can't
No.
think of anything because we don't give them table scraps either. So
Oh, you're a good dog mom then.
I just don't know. Like, sometimes if I'm eating and I have a piece of bacon or something, I might give him a tiny piece, but it's nothing he can get into himself.
Well, that's good. Then it might just
Right.
be nerves, like because of the chickens and stuff.
That's
I don't
what I
know.
had
That's just my thought.
thought too.
His
It's
Might be
tummy
an
is so
adjustment.
bloated.
you, right?
Aw.
Is it your
Just
Frenchie?
No, it's the Shih Tzu, the Shapu.
Okay.
a little one, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
his tummy's really bloated, and sometimes when he stands up and goes to walk, I almost feel like his feet are asleep because he starts off
oh,
walking real slow,
oh
and after he's
no.
been standing up for a minute, he's normal.
Oh, and how old's the dog?
10.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, you
Still,
better get looked
still
at.
young though. It's still
Yeah.
young. 10 for
He's
a little
still
dog. It's
young,
still
and
good. Yeah,
this is new, so you're catching it early.
he's gonna be
If
good.
it could be something else.
Do you have any
Yep, it could
pumpkin
be a
like
blood sugar. That's
stuff?
what I said,
I was
Ellie.
thinking, Ellie. That's what I was thinking is some pumpkin.
Yeah, that's what my dog.
That's how I
Or
ended up
just make
here.
him rice and chicken.
That's exactly how I ended up here, was telling her to do the canned pumpkin and some rice. But if that's for diarrhea, if he's blocked, you want to give canned pumpkin and some yogurt.
Oh, yogurt.
That's how I ended up here, you guys.
Yeah, that's what you came up here to
That's a
tell
good
me.
one. Aw. He's
um,
gonna be good. I mean, if he was like throwing up and
and I feel like I don't feel
lethargic
like he's had like a stroke or
and he's
something because
eating, which is
he's
good.
still eating, he's still
Right.
That's
drinking, he's just
everything.
not pooping.
That's okay. I mean, he's gonna be good. I mean, it's just probably something,
And like,
How long though? How long has he not passed a bowel movement?
couple of days. She said, right? 2
yeah,
days.
2 days.
Okay,
But
if,
that's
if
okay.
he doesn't,
danger
if he doesn't
line
on the
right
third day,
there.
you need to take him in.
She's
Yep.
going in today, so that's perfect.
Oh, okay.
Is the
Yeah.
dog
Yep.
still eating?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
good.
and eating
Good
but
sign.
not shitting, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
eating but not shitting, and his belly's super bloated. And that's why I
Aw.
say when he goes to walk, I think his belly's throwing him off balance
You
or
should like
something.
maybe like this is weird, but like massage it, his belly.
Yep, that's what I said.
Really? Oh my god, I've done everything.
You'd be
with
careful.
my
my
God,
dog.
we're
If
great
it's too
dog
bloated,
moms.
you could rupture. He could have like a blockage big time in one of his like intestines or
You don't
something
know
like
that.
that.
I mean,
Could
it
be
not-
twisted too. He could end up with a
Yeah,
twisted
they get
intestine.
twisted.
Does he
Yeah.
eat bones?
I
No.
had a dog that got its guts all clogged up, and it was literally because it had been eating my hair off the floor, and I've got
Yep.
big, long hair.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
God, my hair
I
goes down.
Shed
shed like crazy too. So
Well, and that
It's probably
might
not
be it,
easy.
Joneson. He might have that. So, like I said, just make sure that, and you got to be careful massaging, because if it's a blockage or something, you might put more pressure on it.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
do shit till you go to the vet.
To doctor,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
She's
where
going
I'm
in a
at.
couple hours. You said, right?
yeah,
know.
I take them at 2.
they
Yeah.
get stuff that can help dissolve the hair if that's what's going on.
Yeah.
And
I just hope it's not a blockage. I mean, like I said, he seems to be his normal self,
That's good.
but
That's
at
a good sign.
nighttime he seems like he's in a little bit of pain.
Oh,
tell them to run the
Yeah.
cheaper test first because they got me.
Oh,
one time.
absolutely.
oh my god, they always try.
Oh
to.
my god,
Yeah.
my dog had ended up having diabetes. Trina, she ended up passing away in my arms 30 days later. I tried to resuscitate her and everything.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I took her to the vet, and literally, they ran a bunch of tests on her. It was like $700-800 worth of tests, and they found out through a freaking $17 urine test that she had diabetes. I'm like, well, why didn't you run that test first?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I didn't have enough money at the time. This is 7 years ago. I didn't have $700 to just shell out, and I was like, I could post date you a check till next week. These motherfuckers said no. My dog died in my friggin' arms.
Oh my God.
They wouldn't even let me. They wouldn't even sell diabetic. The pet store that I had to go to, the diabetic food I had to buy for her. They wouldn't even sell me that without a prescription.
Oh no.
It's ridiculous.
I'll keep y'all updated though, because
Yeah.
Queen, I think, says she's going to go live in just a little while, so I'll come on there and let y'all know what they
Well,
say.
good luck with your peppers, man. I really hope that everything's fine. Make sure you let us know.
I
Yeah.
will.
Good.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna
I'm
jump down
always
and go
there.
walk mine.
Willow's saying a prayer right now. Hear him?
Yeah. Willow's talking to you.
We'll see you
Thank-
later, Jonesy.
Uh,
Bye,
Good luck,
guys.
Bye.
Bye. Good luck, Johnson.
Thank you, Boston. Hopefully they'll get it figured out.
Absolutely.
I'm about to get ready and take him now. He's got to be there at 2. I'm going to go a little early, see if they can't squeeze him in.
They probably will. It's always good to go early because, you know, it's not like humans, dog, you know what I mean? Dogs in and out real quick or longer. You might be there longer also, though. So, but good
Yeah.
luck, okay?
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for your help in trying to figure out what's going on with this dog. I'm not feeling the best. I'm starting to feel bad again. It's insane. It's like I wake up and I feel good for a little while and then it starts dragging me back down. But I'm going to run him up to the vet. I'm going to get there a little early just because maybe I can get in and out quicker. And I will come on Queens and let y'all know what they say. Thank y'all so much for the love and support for me and my fur baby and my chickens and everything. I appreciate y'all so much. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Bye.